remember your first attention? Well, I do. So, strap in because here's a story of me getting the attention. So, this happened when I was in second grade. Yes, for some reason, they gave me the attention with ninth graders, which I didn't even think they could do, but they did. So, I get an attention for literally getting up to go piss. Getting up to go pee. Crappy like that. And the teacher's like, attention! And I'm like, well, you didn't want to tell me. You said no, so I decided to go, detention! And so I go in there and I'm like, I'm in a room with a bunch of ninth graders. That doesn't mean shit to me. It doesn't help that the principal also looked like Devo and Don Treader from Fast and Furious. As he looked like a combination of both. And long story short, this kid throws a book at me. And I throw it back. He dodges it. It hits the dean, principal in the nads. Yes, the gonads. And you think he would be like, it's okay, accent, I'm calling the police on you. And then I'm like, why, sir? That's sexual assault. And I'm like, what? That's sexual assault. And I'm like, what did that mean, sir? I know what you mean. And he's like, I'm calling police on you. And I'm like, I hit you in the nads by accident, so I didn't mean to hit you in your nuts. And he's like, nope, I don't want to hear it. I'm calling police on you. So, yeah, I thought I would go in jail. 1 hour into it, this kid starts turning up the light and punching me in my arm. Every time I go turn the light on, he punched me in the arm. And this guy was such a dick. He had the name, let's name him Jordan. Jordan was a dick. He would pick on me. He actually busted my nose one time, which I talked about later in the story. But, and then we got in fight over him punching me in the arm too much times. So we're fighting out in the hallway now. We're fighting. And the motherfucker throws my own shoe at me. We can tell that we have a future woman beater on our hands. But he throws a goddamn shoe at my chest. at this point, it's Game Awards. And what did the principal do? He had his headphones on. He didn't hear none of this. None of it. So, I tell him I want to go home. And he's like, no, you're staying until end of day. And I'm like, I want to go home. This guy basically abusing me. And the principal said, you're being over dramatic. And I'm like, can I punch you in your nuts again, sir? Just to make sure you'll never have any kids. Seriously, dude. What a prick. But, yeah. But, yeah, that happened. And then something ended up happening to me. The principal said, I'm sick of your shit. And he ends up pulling me by my arm and sitting me in jail. It's hurting, ladies and gentlemen. So when my mom comes to pick me up, I got bruises on my arm. Of course, after this kid's been punching me for the last 3 hours and the principal dragging me by my arm, my mom was pissed, to say the least. And oh boy, did she let them have it. She called them all motherfuckers. She said she was going to sue all of them. And yeah, we took this issue to court and we ended up winning $1 million lawsuit. So, yeah. That was how I was sort of abused by my classmates and my teachers. Say if you're in the Mount Clemens area, don't enroll your kid into the school by the Hopper, please. That school would complete hell. But my mom yelled at them. We ended up winning a lawsuit against them. If you like this story, make sure you come and subscribe. And after all that situation and happened, I never stepped foot in that school again. And I'm in a different school right now. As time was speaking of this. But if you guys like the video, make sure you leave a like and a comment. And leave a like for my mother going into mommy mode. Leave a like for that. For her going in mama bear mode. Also, yeah. Okay. I see all y'all in the next video. I know this wasn't the story you were expecting. You were expecting funny one, but you gotta tell some of these serious stories in life, especially ones like these. Yeah. needless to say. But I hope you guys liked the story. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and I see all y'all next video. Peace the motherfucking out. I want to sing, I want to dance, just give me one more chance. Oh, I'm still recording. I'm sorry, y'all. Goodbye. Have a good rest of. So, I want to say from my bottom of my heart, thank y'all for 17 subscribers all freaking ready. I just started YouTube, and thank you for loads and loads of views on my recent 2 videos. Thank y'all also. But I just want to thank y'all for supporting me. It's kind of crazy because I only just started YouTube. I only been on here for 11 months telling stories. But yeah, I want to tell you guys I appreciate you. Also, anybody that comments on the video, I will be liking and replying to your comment later. So yeah, yeah, that. But today's story all revolves around me in his house. Trapped in house because I'm bored. Trapped in. I can't get that song out of my head. Trapped in house because I'm. Let me stop and tell the story. But me and my cousin are hanging out. And this is not a Yissa. This is my other cousin, Kennedy. He basically. And someone just knocks on my door. I'm like, I get it. And it's Hannah and Jonathan. And now Jonathan and Hannah were toxic. Of course they were. Like in every friendship story I tell, there has to be toxic people. For some reason, there has to be. So we basically, I'm like, what's up, you guys? And I'm like, I think Jonathan cheating on me. And I'm like, why's that, Hannah? And she's like, because I found lipstick on his bed. And I'm like, is this true, Jonathan? Because that's yikes. That's some yikey right there, that's some yikes. And he's like, I already told you my sister was putting it on me for a deal. And she's like, I don't believe you. And then at that point, I'm like, y'all just want to come in? And they're like, yes. So we're all sitting down in the couch, basically. Just having a good old time. And I get a call from my other cousin, Ayissa, or Yu, as I call her. And she says, "You will never believe what just happened to me." And I'm like, "What? What?" And I step out of the room. And she basically tells me how she ordered food. She picked the white address, but it never came through. Yes, it never came through. She spent $20 on a meal that didn't even come, and I was like, shit, that sucks, sis. But yeah. And so I continued talking to her for a few more minutes and shit like that. And then I hear my door just slam. And I go out there and I'm like, "What's going on?" Hannah left because she thought I was cheating. And yeah, basically what happened is she left. And I'm like, "Can I say it?" And he's like, "Can you say what, Carson?" As you walk away as the door slams. And he's like, "You're a fucking asshole." And I'm like, "Come on." And I was like, "Oh, come on, it was funny." And he's like, "No, it ain't. It was serious." Yes. So now he pissed off at me, and he's like, "Come on, you gotta admit that was pretty good." And he's like, "No, this is serious." And I'm like, "Okay, you big baby, it's just a gore." And my cousin's like, "I thought it was funny." And I'm like, "Yeah, see, Austin, she thought it was funny." And he's like, but he's like, "Okay, whatever. It was actually pretty funny." So sorry, everybody. The audio basically cut out basically for the last part, so I'm just tell it again. So basically we're chilling, and basically he gets a text from Hannah, and it's a video of her porking some other dude. What makes it worse is it was Jonathan Gilberto that was 14. We're 14, by the way. And at that point, we're just like, "Oops, sorry, dude." And he's like, "Okay, now I'm definitely breaking up with the bitch." And we're like, "You should." And so the moral of the story, don't trust anybody unless you're in a Fast and Furious movie. I see all y'all for a next story time. I'm out of here. Peace out, gamers. Walk away as door slams. You got blood on your poor hands. I just wanted help, but now I'm going to hell, yeah. Many bands. Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to another story on this amazing story time channel. If you like this story, make sure you like, comment, also subscribe because it helps you get notification for my video. Alright, today's story time is a bit of a crazy one, so buckle up. So I'm sitting in my house one day. It's me, my mom, and my cousin. And basically we get the knock at the door and they're like, and it's a old lady with their grandmother. It's a old lady with her granddaughter, and she's like, "Hi, can you watch my kid for an hour? I gotta run some errands." Now, my mom, my mom knew this shady, so she was like, "Okay, okay, okay." We called her Mrs. Apples because she always made apple pie. So my mom was like, "Okay, we'll watch her. We'll watch her." And she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go, but I'll be back in an hour." So my mom introduced this girl to me and my cousin. Her name was Shaniqua. And you know when you have one of those ratchet girls? Yeah, this was at. Shaniqua was ratchet as hell, okay? A Shaniqua ratchet. She got the nails for it and everything. So cool. At the point, we only knew the grandmother like 1 week, but my mom's kind person, so she watched the granddaughter. Big mistake though, because what happens is a big mistake. So basically, we're just all chilling. I'm asking Shaniqua what does she like to do. I'm 7, my cousin's about 10. And we're just asking her, what do you like to do, Shaniqua? Like, blah, 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 blase, blase, all that type of shit. And at one point, it has gone past an hour. And my mom's like, "Where's your grandmother?" And she's like, "Oh, she doesn't get off work till 10 p.m. And we're like, "What? 10, 10 p.m.? 10 p.m., you okay?" So my mom did not sign up for this, basically. She signed up for watching the girl for an hour, not whatever it is. So, yeah. We're kinda stuck with this shit'll girl now because her grandma also yacked up the house when they were going out of it. So we're basically stuck with this shit'll go now, basically. And we're basically just stuck. So 10 p.m. comes around. The grandma come back and she's like, "Thank you for watching my granddaughter and shit like that. And my mom's like, okay, my mom's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to watch her ever again. And she's like, put her foot in our damn door. Or, like, puts it. Like, and my mom pushes her foot out door and shuts door and locks it. So she goes into her room, and she noticed her earrings are gone. And now there's only 4 people that been in this house all day. Me, my cousin, and that grandma's little granddaughter. And now we're like, oh shit, did this bitch steal my stuff? And now my mom's freaking out, and I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We will just go over there, ask them. So we go over there. We knock on the door. No one comes out. We knocked 2 more times. No one comes out. We knocked 3 more times. Somebody eventually comes out, and it's a man. And let's call the guy Mark, and he's like, hello, have we met? I'm the new neighbor. And we're like, what? I'm the new neighbor. Oh. Your neighbor just moved out of the house not less than 1 hour ago. And now we're like, it all makes sense. They finessed us out of the earrings, and they knew that they were moving away, so it all makes sense. Oh my God, so my mom had to part ways with those earrings because she ain't getting them the fuck back at that point. And now we couldn't have done nothing. So yeah, that have been my story of this shittle girl stealing my mother's earrings and basically finessing us. So yeah. Hopefully you guys like this story. Like, comment, subscribe. I see all y'all in the next video. Also, the last story did not happen to me. I found it on Reddit. So, yeah. That's the reason why it featured in Caitlin Yin. It's not a real story in my life, but this actually did happen to me. Sheesh, man. People are this weird. Alright, I see everyone in the next video. Peace out. Grab your friend from distant valleys, 'cause it's story time now. Now, if you enjoy me singing that cover of the Adventure Time song, now let's get into the story. Before we do, make sure to subscribe to my channel. It helps more than you know. Blah, 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 blah. And here's the rundown. I tell these stories that actually happened to me in my real life. I tell these stories with gameplays, and if you don't like it, you can leave. Thank you. Now proceed to the story time. This story time is about me and my cousin getting involved with crazy fucking people. Oh. Now, this story all happened 2 years ago. And me and my cousin got invited to a sleepover. Now, a sleepover meaning the sleepover, bunch of friends over, but yeah, sleepover, this classic sleepover, snacks and all that shit. So we get there around 7 p.m. And let me say this. This house was nice. This house was nice. This house was actually worth more than my rent. But it was a rich kid, so what do you expect? So we go in the house. The little brother lets us in, and now at the point we're just all hanging out. Even the little brother, which was 12 at the time, which is okay with me because we were only a year older than him. So later in the night, everything going good, everything going great, until one person showed up, Vanessa. Now, Vanessa, how do I put this in a short way, was you could say, was a sot, a skis, and a stealer. So, yeah. But she at least had a nice personality and a good heart. So yeah, yeast that counts for something, right? No, because in the story time it gets weird. Ew. Okay, so it's coming around 9 o'clock at night. Everybody's going bed. Me and the person who was hosting sleepover and my cousin stayed up watching movies. I think it was Blade Runner. I'm not sure. But if you haven't seen Blade Runner, you should. It's a incredibly good movie. Now, apparently her little brother got a lot of ailments and has a lot of anxiety. So, he goes into the first room with a open door, which was Vanessa's room. And let's just say I can not tell it to you on YouTube, but yeah. That ended up happening. But Carson, why isn't it bad? They're only a year older from each other. Oh, because the sister was overprotective of the of the little brother. Yeah, and you're probably like, why does that even count, Carson? And I'm telling you right now, after the sister went upstairs to go check on her brother and Vanessa, oh shit broke loose. You know that scene in Euphoria where it's in middle of a fight and Wu's having a panic attack and everybody fighting around her, and Cassie and what's her name? I forget her name, but I will pop it up on screen right now. That's what happened. All we hear is, "Oh, you fucking kidding me?" And at this point, we're like, what the fuck is going on? Because normally something went wrong. So me, my cousin, and go upstairs, and we see the little brother, which is 12, and the girl that's 13, hooking up. And next thing you know, the sister grabs this girl by the hair and drags her out the bed like a fucking ragdoll. Like a fucking ragdoll. And she's the punching her in the face. Ace. It reminded me of like that scene from Euphoria where fucking Cassie got shoved into a brick wall, just like, but yeah, the beating up on her, eventually, thank God the parents weren't home for this, because I think if they tried to stop her, they would have gotten their ass beat too. This girl was going Jackie Chan on the other girl. And I get it. I get it. I get it. Honestly, I get it. I seriously mentally get it. But still at the same time, this was kicking ass. Oh my God. I wish I recorded that. I wish I recorded that because I would have put it up on screen. Damn it. But that time I didn't have my phone out. So me and my cousin tried to break up this cat fight that's going down. And I cannot lie. When I went to go grab the girl back, she punched me in my face. She hit me in my face. And basically just went back to fighting the girl. So me and my cousin are trying to break this up, of course. Because it pours this girl to getting the beat out of her. And it get point where we get them off each other. It's a point where the little brother is like saying, "What's so wrong with that? What's so wrong with that?" And the sister had to explain the reason why it wasn't right is because you were doing it in my bed. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh. And then at that point, me and my cousin just thought of the floor like, what? This is your bedroom? And I can't stop laughing. Honestly. So we get them apart. And the girl basically gets kicked out sleepover. And, yeah, that's what happened for the rest of our night. The girl got kicked out. We just sat there and watched his train wreck go down. And after that, me and my cousin said, yuck, we about to go. I mean, it's obviously there's some tension here. So yeah, we're just going to go on our merry way. So we just dip out. We don't hear anything for 2 weeks. We don't hear anything for 2 weeks. 2 weeks passed. Now the little brother and that girl are still in a relationship. Damn. They're still in a relationship. And, yeah. We're all 14 now. I should reference that. Yeah, but hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, because this is one of the most craziest stories I have of my young life. Come on. And yeah, I will see all y'all in the next video. I'm out of here in peace. And also, I got something special planned for October 31st. Wait, it's coming. I promise you. Alright, I'm up out of here. So yawn. Farewell. Feed and say. And goodbye, guys. His story of how my neighbor stole my fucking DS. Yes. My neighbor stole my DS as to give it. Wow, I just almost spoiled the story for you, but we're going to get in the story right now. If you like the video, like and subscribe, please. It helps more than you know, and like it in this. Now, we were living in a duplex. Me, my mother, and my grandma. It had 3 bedrooms, and we had a neighbor upstairs, and we had a neighbor basically on the side. Now, this story is going to be focused on the neighbor upstairs. Why? Because he turned out to be a big piece of shit. So, me, my mom, everybody's sleeping in the house. Well, are sleeping. We're having good dreams. And this asshole starts revving his engine at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. You got realize it was 4 in the morning. And we would try to sleep. So my mother goes down there to try to say to him, please can you quiet down, because this guy was revving his engine. So basically me and my mother go down there and we ask him calm it down. And you know what he directly said to me and my mother? Hey, fuck you, lady, and fuck your son. And my mom did not like that answer. So she was like, alright, the next time he does something bad, I'm calling the cops. And I'm like, Mom, you can't do that. And I was only 7 or 6 at the time. So in my pre-puberty voice, I said, oh no, you can't do that. And she's like, yeah, next time he does that, I'm calling cops and I'm sending his ass to jail. Jail. And I'm like, okay, mama. And so next day, me, my grandma, my cousin, and my mom go out for dinner at a Mexican place. It really was a Mexican place. And we get back, and the door is locked. The door was locked, so we didn't think nothing bad of it. So we go into his house, and the windows cracked open. Nothing's gone though. So I go to play my DS. My DS is gone. That's one thing and my iPad's gone. So guess who did it? Them motherfuckers stole my iPad and my DS. Nothing else. So my mom immediately thinking that Tim, we go up to his level and we knock on his damn door. And he's like, I did not steal it. And I'm pissed at that point. So 7-year-old me says, cut the bullshit, motherfucker. I know you have it and you don't give it back. I'm calling the damn cops on you. And now, I normally did not swear because I was 7 years old, and normally 7-year-olds didn't swear. So he was kind of shocked to this, and he was like, okay, call the fucking cops, you little brat. How dare you swear at a adult? And my mother had enough of this, so she goes down and she basically calls cops. He gets put in jail. But apparently my DS, he gave it to his little brother. He stole my DS and gave it to his little brother. So that was gone. He pawned my iPad, So that was gone too. And now at that point, I'm just pissed. Everybody in my family pissed. I just feel bad about her situation. So I just play Xbox for the rest of the day. Cut to the next day. You think the story's over? Well, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because next day, we basically are the children, how me, my mom, my cousin waiting for the pool to fill because this was summertime, baby. Summertime. And we get a knock on our door from our neighbor, not upstairs, but he was on the side of us. He was like, if you knock down our wall, our side wall, you would see into his house, basically. That's what it was. So apartments were connected. So he comes over and he's like, what happened? We told him her situation. And apparently, wow, I gotta give him a fake name. Jason was gone. He basically, Jesse went into, by the way, that's not his real name, the guy who stole from us. I've just been watching a lot of Breaking Bad recently. So basically, he went into Justin's house and stole his iPod, stole whole bunch of So we're not the only one that gets stole for. But he was in jail at this point. So, yeah, he ended up going jail. Jesse ended up going to jail for stealing from his neighbors. Yeah, he did. I don't know what he's doing now. I have to look him up on Facebook. I I I have to. I just have to look him up on Facebook. I know he's out now because this was such a yarn ass time ago. But yeah. Hopefully you guys like story. Sorry it was a bit long, but I had to edit in a little bit. And make sure to keep your doors and windows locked. I'm up out of here. Have a great motherfucking day. And I'm up out of here. Peace the f out. Here's a time where a girl pinned me against me and my friends. So I was hanging out with my girlfriend and my friend Austin and his boyfriend. If you don't know, Austin's gay. And yeah, I thought I should point that out because it will be coming in a yacht later in story. So we're all hanging out. Austin's with his boyfriend. All good. We're just hanging out. Basically just doing stuff. Then we get a text from my girlfriend's friend, Amy. Now, Amy was known to cheat on her boyfriend, dude. It was sort of a fact she known to cheat on her boyfriend. And we were only 13 at the time when this happened. This happened August, basically. So, yeah. So, my girl says, come over, we're watching a movie. And she's like, okay, can I bring my new boyfriend? And she's like, is that cool, Carson? And I'm like, I don't give two F's, honestly. I don't give two F's. So they get here. They're all happy and crap. And basically they sit down on the couch with me, my girlfriend, Austin, and his boyfriend. Now, Austin was like straight up gay. Like, he didn't even like women. He didn't even with women in the slightest. And so why is this important to story? Because Jada, and in the story it gets real wild. So we are watching movie. It was called The Boy. Side note, The Boy sucks. I will point that out. I mean, it was like Annabelle meets Chucky almost. It was really weird. It was a really weird movie, and I really did not like it. So, it's getting late. It's like 10 p.m. And they don't want to go home, obviously, because it's already 10 p.m. They can't go home. So Austin calls his mother and says, can I stay over at their house tonight? And she says yes. And basically, yeah. So Austin stays over. Amy decides to stay over too, which was weird as crap. Because her boyfriend said, I thought we were going to go home to your house. And everyone got awkward. It got awkward as hell in the air, dude. So, what happened next is she's like, no, I just want to hang out with my friends right now. I will call you tomorrow, baby. And I'm like, I don't even know you. I don't even know you. Ew. Seriously, boy, period. I don't even know you. But it's cool. So, basically, how did it get out is Austin's sweeping on the couch and Amy's sweeping in the gas room because Austin is a nice dude and he let the girl have the bed. Big mistake, and you'll find out why soon enough. Yeah, next morning, we found Austin's boyfriend in the bed with Amy. Yes. And it was pretty sure that they were doing something more than cuddling. And it just turns to a full-blown fight. And Austin goes, "You bastard!" And actually, this is the part. My mom said, "Ooh, get him, girl." Yes, my mom said, "Ooh, get him, girl." Yeah, not helping the situation. I shit you not, she said this. And it ended with Austin breaking up with his then boyfriend of 2 years ever since they were 11, and they've been childhood friends, so that's gotta hurt. So we kicked Amy out house, and we kicked, let's give him name Joshua. We kicked Joshua house, and now at this point, it's only 8 a.m. We got woken up at 6 a.m. due to screaming. So we were like, you know what? Yeah, go get breakfast. And I tell my mom, hey, we're going to a diner. And she's like, okay, be safe. Hey, honey. And I'm like, we will. So, yeah, that end of this story. I just can't believe that guy faked being gay for 2 years. Wow. So, apparently, wait, there's one more story. Basically, apparently, ever since they were 12 years old, Amy and Josh was hooking up behind Austin's back. Yes. Ever since they were 12. You know what? I'm not even going to touch on that. Live your life how you want to live it. But yeah, this has been my story for today. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. And I really want you to know that this wasn't a fake story. This really happened to me. Yeah. So, I love all you guys. Make sure you comment, subscribe. And I see all you in the next video. And also, you're probably like, how did they go 2 years without them knowing that Joshua wasn't gay? Well, they never kissed, never did nothing. Every time Austin tried to kiss him, he would move away, which is a red flag. And he said, literally, and when Austin said, why are you really, I want to show how much I love you by kissing you, he said to awesome that he was waiting till marriage. So yeah, that's how they knew that he wasn't, gay. But yeah, I just can't believe that dude faked it. Okay, I see you guys in next episode or story time I create. Also, I have nothing against the LGBTQ community. I love them all to death. And I want everybody known that they're loved by me, that they were respected by me. Yeah, but this guy was just a complete and utter asshole. Faking being gay for 2 years just so you can sneak behind his back is really messed up and really fucked up. But yeah, I see y'all next time. I'm out of here. Peace out. Welcome back to the second channel. I'll come back to second channel. Yeah, I know I haven't uploaded. I've been basically focusing on my channel, but now I can focus on this and the gaming channel and the main channel. So hopefully you guys understand. But today's story is how my family and me burned to death. Now, when story people are like, how did that happen? Well, today I'm gonna tell ya. So sit back, grab a ice cold drink, and make sure you like the fucking video. Hey, I see when y'all don't like the video. You know, I see everything. Because I'm a wizard or some shit. But this, okay, so it all starts like a norm day. This is when Red Dead Redemption had just came out for Xbox One and PS4. It was Red Dead Redemption 2. And I was ready to play it because I like the first game so much. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't play the first game at time. I saw my cousin playing it a lot, and I saw these fun stuff. I thought I'd give the second one a try. So, yeah. So, I'm in my house waiting for a game to install because that time I had boo-boo fucking internet. Like, it took 1 day to install Halo Chief Master Collection. And I'm not joking you. It truly took 1 day to do that. So I'm waiting. I'm eating a bowl of cereal, and just like on Skin Q or some bullshit. And as soon as Gene starts, singing the parody of Ticking of Clock, I hear a knock on the door saying, fire, get out, and I'm like running. Now, at time, season 7 was the brand new season, okay? No, it was season, and whenever it was season 8. It was season 8. Season 8, and basically, yeah. So, I don't have enough time to grab my wheelie bean, my man, the myth, the fucking legend, Philly freaking bean. And so, we all go outside and we're like, what happened? And then they proceed to tell me, well, one of your neighbors had a cigarette when they fell asleep. And apparently he started a fire in house because this is a duplex, mind you. This is a duplex. So if that would have split, it would have killed all of us, you know what I'm saying? And from that point on, I was a kid, right? So I literally went up to the guy and I literally tried kicking him the hard as I can, but I didn't do anything just because I was a kid, and I was a kid, so what was I going to do? So we ended up being fine. The fire didn't spread to our house, thank fucking Lord. Because if my Philly bean would go and die, I would have fucking killed. I would have did something I'm not proud of to that guy. But we all turned out to be safe in the end. And, yeah, I know this is a short story, but what else is there to say? It was shaken. Also, after my auntie pulled up with McDonald's. So, yeah. She didn't even know what was going on. She pulled up and she was like, what the hell's going on? Why is the police here? You know? And she thought my grandma died because my grandma was very sick at time, you know. I will touch more on that in a later story time, but for right now I'm not. Alright. Okay. That was this story. Like, comment, subscribe. And I see all y'all next video. Also, check out the main channel. A video it's about Boogie 2988. And I see all y'all in next video. Stay safe, everybody. And I see you in next video. Goodbye. Story time on how my mom's boyfriend tried to sell my cat. Yes, and this wasn't a story I got from Reddit. This actually happened to me. He tried to sell my cat. Now you guys will probably be like, how? I didn't even know you had a cat. I'm gonna put the cat up on screen. His name is Will Morton. You guys should know him. He's the cutest little tabby cat you'll see. But anyways, now my grandma had to go to a hospital because one of her kidneys were failing. So she had to get rid of one of her kidneys. It was going to kill her otherwise. So my mom caused her boyfriend to come for her, and he ends up staying 2 or 3 months. This actually landed my grandma in a nursing home. So I had to deal with him for more than 2 months. I had to deal with him for like 4, because my grandma was in a nursing home for old people after that happened. And my mom's boyfriend has just decided, hey, I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna be the man of the house. I appreciate that he stepped up to plate. So the first day he got there, he was like, maybe you should go back, Carson. And I'm like, it's 6 p.m. and he's like, okay, look, I want some of your own time with your mom, so I will give you $20 to go out in the yard and play. Hey, and I'm like, $20? $20? Literally. And he's like, yes. And I asked my mom if I can go outside by myself, and she said, yeah, just don't go, because we had a fenced in backyard, okay? So it was like a normal average amount in backyard. And she was like, okay, just don't try to climb the fence or get over the fence, honey. Because I was a smart kid, so I was trusted with things like that. So I'm like, okay, I will, Mom. And I go outdoor, and I take that $20 from him. Now, when I'm outside, I find this cute little tabby kitten, and you all know who that is. You all know who that is. It wasn't Will. Okay, I found Will in a animal shelter. I didn't find him outside. It wasn't Will. It was another cat that I named Alice, after my grandmother. No, my grandma is fine now. She's 70 years old and she's still kicking the wood's ass. But I decided to name him or her Alice after my grandmother. And so I asked my mom if I could keep it. My mom had a heart of a girl, so no, she had heart of gold. I can't say gold, right, God, I can't say that word, but she's like, no, we cannot keep it. And then I gave it to her and she was like, okay, we can keep it. Soon as I put it into her hands, and she was like, okay, we can keep it. Because my mom had cats her life and dogs. Her yes dog, his name was DJ. It had be put asleep. Don't worry, it was old age. But it was yeah, it was old age. Like, the scene in A Dog's Way Home where they put down the dog. That's what my mom had to go through with DJ. She didn't automatically see it get put down. She just basically woke up one day and DJ was gone. Anyways, that's a backstory. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna call your aunt. We're going to Walmart. We're picking up stuff for this little tiny tabby kitten. And it was black, just like Phil. Pure black. And I named him Alice after my grandmother. And then my mother was like, no, how about let's name it something cool, like Shadow. And I'm like, okay, it can be Shadow. And she's like, okay, we're going to get a tag a dog, so we get everything. We get everything for cat. We're around 2 months. And there was one thing that pissed me off about this whole situation. My cousin and her friend would only come down to our house to see the cat. And they lived like 5 or 6 or 8. No, actually, I think it was 9 doors down, and they came just see the kitty. And I'm like, no hi, Auntie Brenda, no hi, Carson, how you doing? Where's the cat? So we go in the house. We showed the cat. One thing about Tom, my mom's ex-boyfriend, is he would work. He would work all day, come home at 6 p.m. Now, this whole situation, sorry, that's my mom and my grandma talking in background if you hear that. So I went on a field trip to a museum with my aunt. Also, very beautiful museum. But why would you take a bunch of kindergartners to a museum? God, really? But yeah, we get home and the cat isn't there. And my stepdad had it in his car almost driving away, almost getting in car. And I'm seeing, what you doing with Shadow? And he's like, because he was going to take it to a place to basically sell it. The Humane Society. And him trying to cover his tracks, he's like, me and Shadow are going to get some ice cream. Do you want to go get some ice cream? So now me and my cousin are like, hell yes. And my cousin and her friend are deployed with the cat the whole way down. We stopped at the movie place to rent Deadpool at the time, and my cousin was staying over that night. Her friend just tagged along. Okay, so basically, we got ice cream. We basically just came home, did our normal shit, family does and shit. And next day I wake up and Shadow's not there. And I immediately think to go to my stepfather and say, what happened to my cat? Because if you remember, my cat was in his car, and he said, the landlord took it away. I'm sorry, buddy. It was not me. Even your mom will vouch to that. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because we weren't allowed to have pets in our apartment. We weren't. But, yeah. And then my stepfather came clean and says he was going to take it to the Humane Society and sell it for some money. But now we don't have to worry about it because Daniel took it away. And he had a smile on his face. And you know what the next thing my mother does? Goes, get out. And he's like, what? Get out. And he's like, what did I do? Just get out of my house, please. Pack your and get the hell out of my house. Because if you don't respect the cat, you sure as hell doesn't respect me and my son. And I'm like, okay, Ma, pop off, do your dangle. And he basically gets kicked out of our house by my mom. And my mom never saw or dated that guy again. Yeah, moral of story. Don't try to sell somebody else's cat. But I guess it was all okay, and then because landlord was going to take away, but that doesn't still excuse. He's a shitty human for that. But I hope y'all like this story time. Sorry it was so long. I had to give y'all some backstory, basically on the situation. I see y'all in that video. And remember, always love and cherish your animals. Also, can you guys please go watch A Dog's Purpose? They have 3 movies out on these series, and you should really go watch it. Really good series. But other than that, I see you all next time. Peace out, and have a great Mother Day. So this is time I saw my house was haunted. Make sure sit back here, comment, subscribe, and get in the because this is a banger story. Okay, so one day I wake up. It's a nice summer day. I'm thinking about my plan for the day, and I go to the bathroom to, use it, and I see hi on the mirror, and I'm like, okay, okay, very funny, because my mom and my cousin would always play pranks on me. So I didn't think of nothing, but I said, haha, very funny, guys. And they were like, what? Don't tell me what I know what you did. So they come in here. They come in there. And they're like, what the hell? I did not put that on there. My mother's like, I swear to God I didn't. And I look over at Jennifer and I'm like, dude, did you do this? And she's like, no. She's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, alright, okay, well, can you just clean it? And she was like, okay, that's fair, I will clean it for you. And she cleans it, and now we're just sitting on the couch. I'm talking my grandma with my Sunny Delight in my hand, Sunny D in my hand, more Frankie, and we're just like, okay. And my grandma's like, it's a hot day outside, you guys should go in the pool. And we're like, okay, we will. So we go in pool, we swim. My mom's just hanging out by the chairs and stuff watching us swim. And then it comes to nighttime, basically. And we were wanting to watch the movie called Insidious. Now, sorry guys, I coughed. Now if you don't know what Insidious is, it's about a little boy that has demons controlling him and making him fall asleep and going into the demon dreaming realm. I can't really explain it. It's been a really long time since I seen it, but it was scary, and there's only one part I remember from it. Tiptoe by the window. And as they're playing, I look over a window, I see white beady eyes. And I'm like, oh, no, okay, Jennifer, this has gone too far. And she looks out window and she's like, hand to God I didn't do that. I did the mail ordering, but I didn't do that. And I was like, so you want me to doing it to the mail order? And she's like, yes, but I didn't do that on everything I love, on everything I care about. I did not do that. And I'm like, okay. So at that point, I just think she's messing with me, and I think my mother's in on the holding. So we just go back one movie, and I'm like, it's a go back movie. And she's like, oh wait, so movie ends. We all get pretty tired. It's around 12. It was 11, basically 11 p.m. at the point, and we all split up. And she goes sleeps in guest room. I go sleep in my room, and Mom's goes sleep in her room. And at the point, I just want this night to be over with you. And I'm like, at the point, I go bed. But before I do that, I watched a ton of Norm Macdonald clips. Rest in peace. Because he always made me laugh. This happened when I was 11 or 10, by the way. It happened in the house we stay at right now, which is weird. Now, if you don't know, my house has 4 bedrooms, including a guest room. So it goes my mom's room, my room, and my grandma's room in the guest room. So yeah, it basically like that. So Jennifer was sleeping in the guest room, and I watch a little bit of comedy, then I go bed. And then for the whole rest of that week, nothing happened. Still to this day, nothing has happened. And I thank God for that. But I still wonder who had those wedge bulging eyes out of the window. Because if my sister didn't do it, who was it then? Huh? But if you guys like the story, make sure you comment. Also, subscribe channel because I'm posting more story times like these, and I will see y'all in next video. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace.
Hey yo everybody, have you guys ever ridden a bike? Well, if you have, you know that they can be quite dangerous. That's where this story will take place. So sit back, relax, enjoy the story, and yet do this. So me and my cousin are sitting outside one day in summertime. Now you all know my cousin if you read my audiobook, which I highly suggest, but sitting outside, my aunt pulls up with a bike, and she said, I'm gonna teach you how to ride it. Now, side note, I don't know how to ride a bike. Can you guys guess why? Type it in comments. Why, Carson? Because I never had a dad, so I never learned how to ride a bike. And my mom doesn't know how to ride a bike either, so she couldn't really help me with that. So I'm like, okay, sounds fun. You know, it does sound fun. We could have fun on the bike, you know. So, and then she gives me this helmet to protect my head. I get it on. I'm looking like Jeffrey from SML. I haven't watched SML in a long time. I should really check up on that channel. I've been focused on my channel lately. So I stopped riding the bike, you know. I started riding it, you know. I find very happiness in riding the bike. So I'm riding the bike and it's all going well. My auntie just gave me a little push and I'm all the way almost there. It's like Jacksepticeye says, all the way to Victory Town. And yes, I just quoted Jacksepticeye song. It is a great song. I love it. But Steve, okay, I will stop singing before I get us copyrighted out the mug. And so basically I'm writing and I just see me going in mid-air. I just see me going mid-air. Now my first thing is to land on the garden. So I land on the garden and I was like, what the f*** was that? And I looked down and it was a stick. Yeah, a stick. Yeah. Believe it or not, it was a stick. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. And they start running all over to me because my family loves me and cares about me with DP. So they run over me and they're like, oh my God, what did you slip on? And I'm like, I slipped on a stick. And my mom was like, what? And I was just looking at ground because at the time I had a speech impediment, really bad speech impediment that, and I would always confuse the word stick with stick. So she thought I was saying dick. But no, I was saying stick. And she looks down on the ground and she's like, oh, a stick. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, we're going to take you to urgent care to make sure nothing of yours is broken. So we go to urgent care. Turns out nothing was broken, so haha. All I had was a sprained tailbone and it hurt like a motherfucker. It hurt like someone was stabbing me in the back. But it was just a sprained tailbone. So, after all that, you know what we're doing in car? We're laughing. Because what can you do in a situation but this, but laugh? So, yeah. So we laughed, and my auntie got me ice cream for being such a brave little boy. By the way, that's happened when I was like 7, by the way, so yeah. And so yeah. Okay, so I think the moral of this story is basically, I don't know if there's a moral to this story, actually, honestly. I guess don't leave sticks on the sidewalk? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna title the video. Honestly, how do I word a story like this? Like I tripped on a stick? I don't know. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you can also subscribe and like and comment for me. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. People. Welcome back, people, to another thing. Now, if you don't know, I have a fear of water, or just a near-death experience with it. Now this story takes place back when it was my 9th birthday and I just got a Nintendo Switch from my grandpa. Kind of a flex. I ain't flexing though. But anyways, now this story happened after the last story happened. This happened after this. So yeah. So after we're done with presents, I get a little bit hot. I go get a nice cold drink, a Pepsi, you know. nice cold drink, you know. And my auntie comes up next to me with my cousin, and she's like, hey, let us teach you how to win. And I'm like, are you sure last time didn't go so well? Because last time you said you were going to teach me how to ride a bike, and then I got messed up with the damn stick. And she's like, that was just some stupid idiot's fault for leaving a stick on the road. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So we go out to port, and I'm like, you know, I would like a life vest, you know. And she's like, you know what, I get that, and I'm not going to lie. For an hour and 30 minutes, I was just standing there. For an hour, bro. Like an hour. I was just standing there, and after an hour, my aunt said, just get in the pool or go into the hot tub. And I'm like, hot tub or pool? Hot tub or pool? Well, I couldn't go in hot tub because you know why? Because it was too hot and it would burn the hell out of me if I got in it. So I'm not trying to get like 3rd-degree burns. No thanks. So I choose the pool. So I get on in there with my life vest on, and I just start going down. I just start stepping down. And now, mind you, I'm holding on to the edge. You know how people hold on to the edge? Yeah. I was doing that. I was like holding on to the edge, and basically, yeah. So I decided, you know what? F it. If I drown, I drown. And I let go of the ball. I shouldn't have done that. Mainly because I started drowning immediately. So my aunt was talking to my other aunt at the time. No surprise with that, you know. But yeah. And thank God my cousin saw me, because she saved my life by grabbing my hand and pulling me out. Now, I have a lot of near-death experiences. I know if you read my audiobook, you know I fell at a very young age and I almost died. So, yeah, that's 2 times my cousin saved my life. So, yeah, thanks for that. But my auntie felt sorry for me, so she took me to GameStop, get a game. and I got Mario Odyssey. And let me tell you, that was my first time playing a Mario game, and now I'm addicted to those games, like addicted. I love Mario so much. But yeah, if you like the video, please, please, please like and subscribe. It helps out a bunch. And also, why I've been gone for such a long time, because family been staying with us, and I just been spending time with family lately. So yeah, but we're back on the YouTube grind. We're still going strong, and I will have a new upload for all of you tomorrow. But this has been Carson or OG Reacts, and I'm up out of here. Hopefully you guys like the video, yeah. But I'm up out of here. Good. Yeah, I sound good. Loyalty. Some of us have loyalty. Well, today I'm going to tell you a story all about that. But first, have you subscribed and liked? It helps me out a bunch, and it lets other people know, hey, this guy's pretty cool. But let's talk about the time my cousin got in a fight for taxing. Now, this happened down at my old house. I was 7. My cousin, let's name her Jennifer. You're getting the name Jennifer, and you're like it, young lady. Anyways, basically, we were playing with the neighborhood kid, and oh my God, was she crazy as man. I mean, I remember a couple of times she was crazy. Now, you name this girl, um, you name this girl, let's name this girl Amy. Shout out if you watch Big Bang Theory. But anyways, me and my cousin were just hanging out one day, and Amy, not her real name, comes over and wants to play with us. Now, we weren't bad kids growing up. We were actually good kids. Actually, angels, if I do say so myself. But so, us being kind, we were like, okay, you can play with us. And out of nowhere, we are playing basketball. Honey, we're playing Okay, I'm sorry. I stopped that. Anyways, so me. Now, if anybody's here has ever played basketball, you know that it's a passion and sport. But yeah, she's this girl starts trash talking me, and just some backstory. This girl started trash talking me and my cousin out of nowhere, and we're just like, where the hell did this come from? And then it happened. She pushed me. She literally physically pushed me. Now, what did I do back? I did nothing back because I was raised to believe a man that puts his hands on a woman that isn't a man at all. So I didn't do anything but cry. And oh, I gotta bleep her name. I mean, my cousin, decided she didn't like that. So she kinda got up in that girl's face and stuff. So, yeah, but don't worry. Nothing happened. My mom came back here. Now, we were kids when this. Anyway, so mom comes out of the house. What did I name her again? My cousin, Janelle. Did I name her Janelle? We're going to name Janelle. Storms into our house, and I say to that girl that it was pushing on me, you're a real. I didn't really say that, but I was thinking that in my mind, as kids do. But anyways, my mother's confused, like, what happened? I thought you kids were playing. What the hell happened here? And we went inside. We told her to go home. And we told my mom everything. And she said to my cousin, you were right to stand up for your cousin. But yeah, I would like to know your guys' opinion on this situation. Have you ever been in situation like this where you needed to defend a family members, huh? Let me know down in comments, and also please have a good rest of your motherfucking day.